Hello and welcome back to the Immortal News family. In today's heartfelt video, we bring to you the latest updates on the passing of some truly remarkable individuals within the last 24 hours. We also have a sad update regarding the Bachelor contestant and model Daisy Kent. As a part of the Immortal News family, we are committed to honoring and remembering those who have made a lasting impact in our lives and the world. If this video touches your heart, or if the stories of these extraordinary people have moved you, please show your respect and remembrance by giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining us in this moment of reflection and tribute. Number 11. Dicky Betts, co-founder of the Allman Brothers Band and a monumental figure in Southern rock, passed away at age 80 on April 18th. Betts passed away at home in Florida after battling cancer and chronic obstructive lung disease for a year. He was a founding member of the Allman Brothers and was well known for helping to shape the band's breakthrough sound alongside Duane Allman. His contributions were important in the development of Southern rock, inspiring innumerable performers throughout multiple generations. Betts wrote some of the band's most renowned songs, including Ramblin' Man, which propelled the Allman Brothers to enormous commercial success. His guitar work and songwriting contributed significantly to the band's popularity, as seen by albums like the live classic At Fillmore East and Brothers and Sisters. Beyond his time with the Allman Brothers, he had a successful solo career and led his own band, Great Southern, which included his son, guitarist Duane Betts. Betts's legacy goes beyond music. His influence on the Southern rock genre is enormous, leaving an indelible mark on both fans and other musicians. He was a member of the Allman Brothers Band's induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995 and was awarded a Lifetime Achievement Grammy in 2012. As the music industry mourns his passing, his family and friends remember him as a pioneering musician whose melodies will live on in the annals of rock music. Tributes to Dicky Betts. Number 10. Julia Rousing, a prominent philanthropist and the second wife of billionaire Hans Rousing, the Tetra Pak heir, passed away at the age of 63 due to cancer. Together, the Rousings co-founded the Julia and Hans Rousing Trust, distributing over £330 million across more than 1,000 grants, profoundly impacting health, welfare, and the arts. Their commitment included an annual donation of £50 million to UK charities. Her most notable efforts emerged during the COVID-19 pandemic, orchestrating over £35 million in funding to support struggling charities. Married in 2014, Julia brought immense comfort and joy to Hans after the tragic loss of his first wife, enhancing his life with her compassion and dedication. Her legacy in philanthropy is marked by her swift and substantial support for various causes, reflecting her deep commitment to making a significant societal impact. Friends recall Julia's warm spirit and unwavering dedication, which greatly enriched Hans's life during their time together. Her influence extends beyond her lifetime, as she guided the Trust to become one of the largest philanthropic organizations in the UK, demonstrating the powerful impact of generosity and kindness. Tributes to Julia Rousing. Number 9. Barbara O. Jones, an influential actress in the LA Rebellion film movement, passed away at the age of 82 on April 18th in Ohio. Her performances in important works such as Haley Jeremiah's Bush Mama and Julie Dash's Daughters of the Dust left a lasting impression on the black cinema community. She left an unfading mark by portraying complex characters, from a welfare recipient experiencing an awakening in Bush Mama to the memorable Yellow Mary in Daughters of the Dust, a film celebrated for its critical acclaim and historic significance as the first American feature directed by an African-American woman to be released in general theaters. Her career was defined by a varied range of parts that highlighted her versatile acting abilities, including her collaboration with Muhammad Ali in the 1979 NBC miniseries Freedom Road, in which she played the wife of a former slave and Union soldier turned senator. Beyond the film, her voice adorned Dayton's airwaves in the late 1960s, contributing to her artistic legacy. Her contributions to film and culture were significant, leaving a memorable mark on both audiences and industry professionals. Julie Dash and others paid tribute to her life and career, recognizing her power and influence both on and off the screen. Jones is survived by her siblings Raymond and Marlon, as well as her children Gina and William. Her legacy will live on through her revolutionary roles and the trails she paved for future generations in film. Tributes to Barbara O. Jones. Number 8. Immortal A.J. Simon, a promising former University of Albany defensive lineman, tragically passed away at the age of 25, just a week before the NFL draft. Known for his outstanding contributions on the field, he was a celebrated All-CAA first-team defensive selection and a first-team All-American. His aspirations for the NFL were high after declaring for the draft in December 2023, making his sudden loss deeply felt across the sports community. His former coaches and teammates remembered him as a role model and a cornerstone of the UAlbany football program. His head coach, Greg Gattuso, expressed profound sadness, recalling the joy of coaching Simon and developing a close friendship. Taylor O'Connor, the team's director of digital content, shared memories of his kindness and humility, emphasizing how he remained grounded despite his rising star status. Beyond athletics, Simon was also a diligent student, achieving a place on the 2023 Fall CIA Commissioner's Academic Honor Roll, indicating his strong academic performance. His life and career, though tragically brief, were marked by leadership, excellence, and a positive impact that extended beyond the playing field. Tributes to Immortal A.J. Simon. Number 7. Roger Dickinson, the acclaimed British visual effects artist and sculptor known for his iconic work in cinema, passed away at the age of 84. His passing occurred at his house in North Wales, leaving a legacy of innovative contributions to the film business, particularly in the areas of special effects and model making. His career was defined by his participation in some of cinema's most significant films, including work on Stanley Kubrick's visionary 2001: A Space Odyssey, and the development of the memorable chest-bursting beast in Ridley Scott's Alien. This latter role highlighted his amazing expertise, as he directly operated the creature in one of the film's most horrific scenes, leaving a lasting impact on the horror and science fiction genres. Earlier in his career, he helped shape the visual effects for When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth, creating a variety of prehistoric monsters. His performance in this film garnered him an Oscar nomination, recognizing his essential contribution in furthering the art of stop-motion animation alongside American animator Jim Danforth. Throughout his career, he worked on numerous notable projects, including creature design for The Land That Time Forgot and effects for Hammer Films. His early ambitions revealed his interest for model construction, which he pursued through a variety of efforts, including contributions to the BBC and the legendary Thunderbirds television show. Roger Dickinson leaves behind his wife, Wendy, as well as a cinematic legacy beloved by both peers and film aficionados. His pioneering spirit and contributions to the realm of visual effects have left an everlasting impression in the business. Tributes to Roger Dickinson. Number 6. Archie Gunslinger Cooley, the innovative American college football coach, passed away at the age of 84. Known for his dynamic Satellite Express offense, he transformed the game of football at Mississippi Valley State University, where he coached the legendary duo of Jerry Rice and Willie Totten, setting numerous offensive records. His innovative tactics led the team to their only Division I-AA playoff appearance in 1984, cementing his legacy as the winningest coach in the Delta Devils' history. Throughout his career, Cooley also made significant contributions at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, Norfolk State University, and Paul Quinn College, influencing many young athletes and aspiring coaches. His commitment to the sport was recognized with his induction into the Southwestern Athletic Conference Hall of Fame, an accolade that underscored his impact on college football. His approach not only revolutionized offensive play strategies but also left a lasting impression on his players and peers. His pioneering spirit and dedication to the game will be remembered by all who knew him and were inspired by his achievements. Tributes to Archie Gunslinger. Number 5. Jean-Marie Hael, a distinguished French-American painter known for his abstract, geometrical, and impressionist works, passed away at the age of 84. His passing marks the end of a fruitful career that made substantial contributions to American modernism, particularly through his mastery of color field composition. His adventure began in Boule, a small village in France, where he discovered painting during a lengthy hospital stay for a kidney ailment at the age of 14. This early introduction sparked a lifetime fascination that led him to Paris, and then in 1967 to New York City with his wife, Lucienne Weinberger. His early years in Paris were highlighted by his involvement with the École des Beaux-Arts, which shaped his subsequent work. In New York, he excelled in the city's lively art scene, eventually settling in Soho and becoming a vital member of a community that included prominent painters like Bernard Venet and Jean-Michel Basquiat. His work during this period was distinguished by a powerful use of color and shape, delving into the depths of abstract expressionism. His legacy is preserved in several galleries throughout the world, including notable shows at Mizuma and Kipps Gallery in New York and Wada-Garu in Tokyo. David Shapiro's poem 30 Ans de Peinture, which celebrates Hael's 30-year painting career, further honors his influence in the art world. Hael is remembered for his deep contributions to modern art as well as his ability to interweave cultural influences from both sides of the Atlantic, leaving behind an inspirational legacy. Number 4. Sue Chu, a dedicated Idaho state representative and advocate for health and education, passed away at the age of 66 due to pancreatic cancer. She was born in California on March 31, 1958, and was a trailblazer in her own right, following in her father's footsteps as one of the state's first Chinese-American lawyers. She received a bachelor's degree from the University of California, Berkeley, and a doctorate in pharmacy from the University of California, San Francisco. Chu served as the Democratic representative for District 17 beginning in 2006, distinguishing herself through her dedication to her residents and passion for promoting public health and education. Her legislative achievements were highlighted by campaigning for accessible healthcare and educational change, which had a long-term impact on her community. Her political career was highlighted by huge electoral victories, with many of her re-election efforts going unopposed, indicating her popularity and the trust she earned from her supporters. Her legislative career and public service made a significant impact on Idaho's legislative environment. Her legacy is noted for her unwavering commitment to service and her participation in promoting legislation that helped many people. She is survived by a community that values and celebrates her achievements, and her legacy continues to inspire those working in public service. Tributes to Sue Chu. Number 3. Raman Subba-Roy, a distinguished English cricketer and a former England national team player, passed away at the age of 92 on April 18th. Born to a mixed heritage in Streatham, Surrey, he shone brightly at Cambridge University and in the professional ranks, most notably with Northamptonshire. As a left-handed batter, his skill was apparent, culminating in a record-breaking innings of 260 not out and 300 against Surrey that demonstrated his tremendous talent. From 1959 to 1961, he played 13 Test matches for England, including a century in his debut and final matches against Australia, demonstrating his high-level skill and temperament. His cricketing achievements earned him a place among the Wisden Cricketers of the Year in 1961. Off the pitch, he pursued a successful public relations career and later served as chairman of Surrey and the TCCB, promoting the sport beyond its boundaries. He was awarded the CBE in 1991 for his achievements in cricket, and his legacy stretches beyond his playing days. He is recognized not only for his records, but also as a respected administrator and gentleman of the game. He is survived by his beloved family, which includes his wife Anne, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Tributes to Raman Subbarao. Number 2. Harry Schachter, a prominent Canadian biochemist and glycobiologist, passed away at the age of 91 after a life dedicated to scientific discovery. Born in Vienna in 1933 as a refugee from Nazi persecution, he traveled from Trinidad to Toronto, where he became a key player in biochemistry and glycobiology. His academic and professional career was mostly spent at the University of Toronto and the Hospital for Sick Children, where he conducted important research on glycosyltransferases and the complex world of glycans, which are essential for cellular functions and development. His work went beyond basic science to include translational studies on congenital abnormalities and other diseases, resulting in substantial improvements in medical biochemistry. His research on carbohydrate biochemistry has been critical in understanding the molecular mechanisms behind a variety of illnesses, including muscular dystrophies caused by faulty glycosylation. He was a mentor to many scientists and was recognized for his collaborative nature, engaging with peers all over the world and leaving a legacy through his broad network of pupils and co-researchers. His distinctions include the Austrian Cross of Honor for Science and Art, the Rosalind Kornfeld Award for Lifetime Achievement in Glycobiology, and election as a Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada, which recognizes his scientific contributions and impact on the field. His passing marks the end of an era for Canadian science, particularly in the biochemical community, but his legacy will live on via the many people he touched and the knowledge he shared with the globe. Tributes to Harry Schachter.
Today's top headlines. News 1. Daisy Kent, a former contestant on The Bachelor, recently shared her intense personal struggle with depression during an episode of The Squeeze podcast. The 25-year-old revealed how her battle with Lyme disease, diagnosed at age 21, led to significant hearing loss and a subsequent cochlear implant, which profoundly affected her mental health. Despite moments of happiness, Kent described much of her experience as really, really dark, attributing her survival to the unwavering support of close friends and family who poured love into her during her lowest points. Kent expressed that her motivation during those tough times was the love and effort her loved ones invested in her well-being, compelling her to find a reason to live for their sake. She recounted the isolation she felt, even amidst her support network, and the difficulty in admitting her true feelings to those who cared most about her. News 2. Country rock sensation. Colt Ford is currently in the ICU but showing signs of improvement following a heart attack he suffered last week, his representatives confirm. The 54-year-old artist was admitted to Banner Desert Medical Center in Mesa, Arizona, after collapsing shortly after a performance at Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row in Gilbert, Arizona. His team has expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support and has asked for privacy during this critical time. Ford, whose real name is Jason Ferris Brown, is known not only for his music, but also for his previous career as a professional golfer. He has been a prominent figure in blending country music with hip-hop, achieving significant success with hits like Dirt Road Anthem, which Jason Aldean later covered, reaching number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. In recent years, Ford has faced several health challenges, including a battle with eye cancer in 2021 and a diagnosis of myasthenia gravis, an autoimmune disease that affects the muscles. Despite these hurdles, Ford has remained active in his music career and committed to connecting with fans. As he continues to recover, the music community and his fans worldwide are hopeful for his full recovery and return to the stage. News 3. Olympic gold medalist Scott Hamilton revealed his journey through serious health challenges and the profound role of faith in his life during an emotional interview on The Jennifer Hudson Show. At 65, Hamilton has faced cancer and 3 brain tumors since his initial diagnosis in 1997. His battles began with testicular cancer, leading to multiple benign pituitary tumors over the years. Hamilton credits his faith as a crucial support, particularly recalling a moment with his wife shortly after his first diagnosis when she prayed with him. This moment marked a significant turn in his approach to health challenges, as he described it as a powerful and defining experience in his life. Throughout his medical ordeal, including a complicated series of 9 surgeries due to a recurring brain tumor, Hamilton chose strength and resilience over despair. In a remarkable turn of events, one of his tumors shrank by 45% without any medical intervention, a phenomenon his surgeon attributed to divine intervention. Now, despite the possibility of future growth of his tumor, Hamilton remains focused on strength and faith rather than conventional treatment, maintaining a peaceful stance on his health journey. This steadfast approach continues to inspire many as he emphasizes the importance of faith and personal strength in the face of life's most daunting challenges.
Number 1. Marco Luis, known as Monster in the bodybuilding world, passed away at the age of 46 in Germany. His wife, Marisa Luis, confirmed his death on social media, requesting solitude and expressing her heartfelt appreciation for the outpouring of support at this difficult time. Known for his incredible dedication to bodybuilding, he was dubbed the most shredded bodybuilder ever, a distinction he proudly earned via intense training and discipline. Luis had a tremendous impact on the fitness world, with 25,000 followers on Instagram, where he worked as an online instructor and motivator. His legacy is far greater than his athletic accomplishments, as he is remembered for his humility and passion to assisting others. His dedication to his art and ability to motivate people around him made him a popular figure in the fitness industry. While the cause of his death has not been revealed, it is a big loss for the bodybuilding community. Tributes have praised his upbeat demeanor, determination to pursue his dreams, and constant support for others' fitness journeys. As we reflect on his life and contributions, we remember a guy who was deeply enthusiastic about bodybuilding and whose influence was felt by people all over the world. Tributes to Marco Luis,